Precise shot of Msta-S self-propelled artillery system destroys UAV command post during a planned round-the-clock flight over the right bank of the Dnieper River. A mortar crew with enemy manpower inside was detected. In a yard of an abandoned building, AFU soldiers set an antenna for controlling FPV drones. The coordinates of enemy positions were immediately transmitted to artillerymen. A 152mm 2S-19 Msta-S self-propelled artillery system of the 18th Combined Arms Army successfully hit the identified target. Relentless precision, Russian artillery and drone teams annihilate Ukrainian infantry in Pokrovsk. In the fierce and unending battles around Pokrovsk, Russian forces have once again demonstrated their growing dominance in coordinated drone artillery warfare. The latest footage released from the front line shows the objective control operations carried out by Russian drone operators, working closely with the artillery units of the 30th Motorized Rifle Brigade, against entrenched Ukrainian infantry positions. Russian reconnaissance drones began tracking the movements of Ukrainian armed forces, AFU. The video evidence, captured in real time by the Russian operators, clearly shows the Ukrainian troops moving between ruined buildings in an effort to avoid detection. However, their every move was observed and transmitted to the artillery command center. Within minutes, Russian artillery batteries from the 30th Motorized Rifle Brigade locked onto the coordinates provided by the drones. Precision-guided artillery fire followed, unleashing a devastating barrage that blanketed the area. Explosions erupted across the Ukrainian positions, with smoke and debris filling the air. The Ukrainian soldiers who attempted to flee were immediately tracked by drones, and the artillery adjusted its fire accordingly, ensuring that no escape route was left unguarded. The coordination between drone reconnaissance teams and artillery units has become a hallmark of Russian battlefield tactics, enabling near-instantaneous target acquisition and strike accuracy. Operators from the drone units described the scene as one of total control, objective control, as they call it, where every movement of the enemy is continuously monitored, analyzed, and struck with precision fire. The Ukrainian infantry, cornered and unable to maneuver, were left vulnerable under the relentless artillery assault. The 30th Motorized Rifle Brigade's artillery played a pivotal role in this operation, firing multiple salvos from self-propelled guns and long-range systems. Each round landed within meters of the designated targets, a result of direct data relay from the reconnaissance drones. The synergy between airborne surveillance and ground-based artillery has effectively transformed the battlefield into a space where Ukrainian forces can no longer move undetected.
Пантера, я черепаха, да, прием. Я черепаха. А это не та самая штука, которую мы ищем.
Да, где-то она.
О, наблюдал ястреб? Ястреб, ястреб, я черепаха. По мне работает с трассеров. Вот он градом по опорнику противника. Наблюдаю. Так пойдет?
Все, вот так вот.
Relentless assault, Russian forces expand operations from Kursk to Pokrovsk with precision drone and artillery strikes. Battle of the Kursk region, British L-119 howitzer eliminated. A significant victory was recorded in the Kursk region, where Russian forces neutralized a British 105mm L-119 howitzer belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces. The weapon, reportedly abandoned by retreating Ukrainian artillery crews during their withdrawal from the village of Kazakh-Yalaknya, was detected by a fiber-optic FPV drone. Once spotted, Russian drone operators executed a direct strike, destroying the howitzer before it could be recovered or reused. The use of fiber-optic FPV drones in this engagement highlights the growing sophistication of Russian drone warfare tactics. These systems, resistant to electronic interference, allow for stable and precise control, even in contested electromagnetic environments. The destruction of this NATO-supplied artillery system not only inflicted a material loss but also further demoralized the Ukrainian units operating near the Kursk frontier. Battle of the Kursk border area, series of precision strikes. Elsewhere in the Kursk border area, operators from the Rubicon Center conducted a series of successful FPV drone attacks. Multiple armored and motor vehicles belonging to the Ukrainian Armed Forces, AFU, were destroyed, alongside clusters of Ukrainian infantry attempting to regroup. Drone footage released by Russian units shows several direct impacts, resulting in secondary explosions from fuel and ammunition on board the vehicles. The Rubicon FPV drone detachment has gained recognition for its accuracy and tactical innovation. By combining real-time aerial surveillance with rapid strike coordination, Rubicon pilots have managed to disrupt enemy logistics and personnel movements along the border region. Each strike further weakens Ukraine's capacity to sustain operations in the northern sector. Battle of Novo Andrika, Center Group liberates a strategic stronghold. In another major development, the Center Group of forces successfully advanced near Pokrovsk, liberating the settlement of Novo Andrika after intense combat. Supported by cannon artillery and attack UAVs, Russian assault units, often referred to as the Brave Ones, stormed enemy strongholds hidden within the surrounding forest belts. The operation began with targeted artillery fire to suppress Ukrainian firing points, followed by an infantry advance supported by drones providing overwatch. Once the Ukrainian defenses were neutralized, Russian troops entered the settlement, eliminating remaining resistance and consolidating control. The successful liberation of Novo Andrika marks another step forward in the Center Group's mission to reclaim territories across Donbass. Reports from the front indicate that Russian forces continue to advance steadily, clearing out fortified positions and uncovering stockpiles of Western-supplied weapons left behind by retreating Ukrainian troops. Alexandro-Kalinovo direction, armored convoy destroyed. In the Alexandro-Kalinovo direction, unmanned aerial vehicles operated by pilots of the 132nd Separate Motorized Rifle Brigade, U group of forces, successfully detected and destroyed a Ukrainian armored personnel carrier, APC, carrying enemy troops, along with a military transport vehicle. The precision of these FPV drone strikes underscores the continued effectiveness of Russian reconnaissance and attack coordination. The YIG group of forces, known for its agile and adaptive use of unmanned systems, has played a key role in neutralizing high-value targets across multiple sectors of the front line. The destruction of the APC and accompanying vehicle prevented the Ukrainian side from reinforcing its defensive positions in the sector. Simultaneously, UAV operators from both the Center and YIG groups of forces continue their systematic campaign against enemy command posts, dugouts, and communication centers. This relentless series of drone-guided strikes has significantly disrupted Ukrainian coordination and command control systems, paving the way for deeper Russian advances. Battle of the Dnipropetrovsk region, storming Pokrovsk. Further south, in the Dnipropetrovsk region, the Center Group of forces is spearheading a fierce offensive toward Pokrovsk. Russian troops are conducting continuous day and night operations, combining artillery fire, strike drones, and mechanized assaults to weaken the Ukrainian defensive perimeter. Operators of strike drones are delivering pinpoint-accurate hits on enemy concentrations, vehicles, and fortified positions. Video evidence from the front line shows the destruction of Ukrainian armed forces personnel, NATO equipment, communication centers, and heavy bombers, confirming the extent of the coordinated assault. The offensive in Pokrovsk represents one of the largest and most coordinated Russian operations in recent months. By combining the tactical advantages of precision drones, artillery accuracy, and rapid mobility, Russian forces have been able to neutralize Ukrainian resistance and advance across multiple axes simultaneously. A unified front of technological warfare. Across all active fronts, from Kursk to Dnipropetrovsk, a clear pattern emerges: Russian dominance through integrated drone and artillery warfare. The combination of FPV drones, fiber-optic guidance systems, and real-time battlefield intelligence allows Russian forces to detect, track, and destroy Ukrainian targets with unmatched precision. Each strike not only eliminates enemy assets but also erodes the morale and command structure of Ukrainian formations. The increasing reliance on UAV coordination and artillery synchronization marks a shift toward a new era of Russian battlefield efficiency, one that transforms reconnaissance data into immediate lethal action. As the center, Yug, and center groups of forces continue their advance, the Ukrainian front faces mounting pressure. Every day brings fresh footage of destroyed equipment, captured prisoners, and abandoned positions, clear evidence of the widening gap between Russian operational capability and Ukrainian resistance. The battles of Kursk, Novo, Andrika, and Pokrovsk stand as a testament to the lethal precision and technological superiority that now define modern Russian military operations, a relentless campaign that continues to push the front lines westward, one drone strike at a time.